Hey, what is up everybody, Bladecifer, and today I have for you guys another video of Black Clover Mobile. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the events that are going to be rolling around, being specifically the half stamina and higher percentage on bond events here. So if you guys are interested in stuff like this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Recently, we've been doing absolutely well with getting to our at least amount of our goals here. We just hit 2.2k recently, and we're going to continue trucking even further to see what we can do here. Now, of course, I just got off of work, which my voice is a little bit raspy from just talking all day to different people with customer service and things like that. So surely do bear with me if I do sound a little bit weird right now. That's okay. But we're gonna get into the video and talk about this, guys. Now, as a lot of you guys have been seeing, I have a lot of stamina up there at the top of my bar. I actually had a lot more, and you guys have been questioning that on some of the videos recently of why I actually have a lot of stamina just sitting here. Well, if you guys haven't taken a look at the announcement section here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at this together and go ahead and check out the event section, we have some very interesting buff events coming very soon. Now, these events are going to be starting on the 29th, leading all the way to February 15th here, but there's some very important ones that you guys are going to want to look at here. Now, with these events here, we do have 50% off on stamina, even 50% more Yule here, EXP, different things of this sort, and including bond here. But some of these dates are going to be way more important than other dates here. Now, here's the reason I say this. It's only just because of the combinations of some of these guys. So for example, some of these are immediately going to have stamina consumption discount as well as the increased bond here. That's just like February 3rd here. And then I think we have one more, yes, down here. That is also going to be February 10th through 12th, as well as some of these other ones here. Now, the reason why these are going to be very much so important is because this is going to give you guys the time that you very well so do need to get up your worlds and things of the sort in order to get those extra little dupes that you very well so do need for some of your characters. Now, I've been saving a lot of my stamina for this because it's the perfect time to actually get these done and pretty much get the most bang for your buck. If you're like me and a lot of people who really do need some gems here, one of the main things that you can get a lot of your black crystals from is from actually getting up the affinity of your characters all the way to 15. Now, of course, you're always going to have your main party pretty much done here, but what about the people that aren't in your main party that you don't use too often? So, for example, we should have, I think it's around, Fauna here, who's level 10, or at least 10 for affinity here. Now, there's going to be a list of rewards for all you guys that you are going to want to immediately get here, because these rewards themselves stack up to be actually a lot of actual rewards here. So you don't want to miss out on this. Now, with the stamina consumption being how it is, of course, here, I think you get, I gotta think, it's like almost 400, I think 420 gems out of this in general for each character that you can max out immediately, and which can give you a ton of gems in just general that you ever are going to want. Now, for me, I've been slowly doing this over time here, but this is probably the perfect time that you want to go ahead and go through every last one of your characters, get them all the way from 10 all the way to 15 here, and just get you a ton of different resources. Now, with this stamina consumption event that is going to be happening here, your best bet is going to be just doing all your worlds here as much as possible, getting them to at least 4 and moving on. And if you already have them at 4 at least, then you just go ahead and grind up the highest world that you can possibly do on Nightmare and get up their affinity. But Blade, why are we getting them to 4? Well, a lot of us, if you have been paying attention to this here as well, if you get a world to level 4, for example, which I don't have Snow Mountains to level 4, so we can use this perfectly, and you check out the adventure journal, you're able to go up these world reputations. Well, if you go ahead and get yourself to 4 here, it actually gets you to a prize that is able to get you that extra dupe, or at least these base characters, and which is really helpful. Some characters that you guys probably would like to dupe out is going to be most likely Rades, Mars, William, and or Lotus here, which are really good suggestions. Of course, all of them can be useful to some extent here, but those are the best 4 that I really would suggest you guys going ahead and going into. So with these events coming out here, it's going to be wise for you guys to be saving up a ton of stamina here, especially when I think February 3rd is when we have Squad Challenge coming up. And that is actually when you guys really want to go in on this, because at that same time, we do have bond slash 50% down on your stamina as well. So that's really going to come in handy. Now on this day specifically here, when it comes to February 3rd here, I specifically would say go ahead and only go for upping at least the stages. All the rest of these times where it's like 50% off on just discount here, you can go ahead and gear farm for the most part here. But whenever it says bond collected, especially bond collected itself, that needs to be with stamina itself here, I would definitely suggest knocking out as many of these stages as possible. It's going to help you collect a lot of gems, especially since a lot of us are going to be summoning either on Black Asta, Hatred Fauna, Season 4, different things of that sort. Of course, you guys are going to want to be able to have as many gems in your pocket as much as possible. So of course, doing those things will help you out quite a lot, and that will really help you pretty much prepare for the future. Now, this is going to be something I'm going to be going ahead and doing for quite some time. I'm trying to stack up as much stamina as possible. I did use a little bit today for at least some EXP pots, but for the most part, try your hardest to stack up on all of these, okay? Make sure every last one of your things that you're getting out of here for at least stamina is possible, and it's going to be going to that time of day, and make sure you utilize them the correct way. Now, of course, as I did say, the way I would say go about it is if it is bond, no matter what, if it is bond down, use it all on your cities. But if it is both of them down, and no matter what, you could possibly go for gear. But I'll be honest with you, if it does say stamina down and bond down, your best bet is to start farming these bonds. You'll get a ton of gems off of it, and you will be ready for the next few banners that you want to summon on. That is just mainly my outlook over it for this at least video here. This was going to be kind of short because my voice does kind of hurt a little bit, but hopefully you guys found this a little bit useful. I'm going to go ahead and actually do a few things for today and do some PvP as well. I am going to be doing another PvP video very soon for you guys, going over a few things. We're probably going to knock out both Event Arena and Arena in the same video, and I'm going to have my takes on it because Event Arena and Arena are in a very interesting state, and I think I want to talk about that just for a little bit here. But without further ado, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button with your forehead. Consider subscribing if you are new. I do daily Black Clover mobile videos, and yeah, we're gonna get ready for this because I can't wait to use all my stamina currently. But till then, everybody, stay safe, stay sharp, and stay determined. Peace.